Megadon's Gaming. We're going to cover the Community Crunch 336 and just a little tidbit I found about Arc 2, which you've probably heard from other YouTube content creators on Twitter. It's going to be a small video. I'm going to keep updating as we progress through the week. Community Crunch 336, the limited downloaded servers, community core, and much more. Okay, so we look here, and you hear in the background my assistant, as lovely as she is in her chair in what we call our office, doing her thing. So anybody who knows me knows I have my youngest daughter is autistic, and she likes to come and hang out when we do stuff like this. So that's that. So here we go. Limited. Oh, okay, we'll go back up here because this is basically from last Community Crunch. It's no trick. Fear Evolved begins next week, Wednesday, October 19th. Dress up in your event-themed skins. Prepare your tribe, make spectacular adventures amongst the eerie event creatures. Find out more as Fear Evolved. You click there, it takes you back to last week's Community Crunch, which I covered in a previous video. If you've not seen that, you can go to the previous video for Fear Evolved, and it gives you the whole list of everything that goes on. The only thing really new I see in here is they've added limited download servers to their official networking. Are you looking for fresh Arc experience? You might want to check out the latest new series of limited downloaded servers that just launched. Similar to how maps are released with the transfer restrictions. When a new map starts, sometimes it's anywhere from 30 days to 3 months before they allow you to bring creatures onto the new map, but you can take creatures off. And you can take stuff off, but you can't bring stuff back in until they open the servers up. Well, now Wildcard is offering these servers. So servers will be LDL and the server name. 16 small tribe and 16 regular network servers that will split between the North American and the EU server complexes. The maps available for this will be the Island, Fjord, Ragnarok, and Lost Island. The transfer restrictions, you'll be able to, the character upload and download will be enabled. The item and dino upload will be enabled, but the item and dino download will be disabled. Basically what it says is you'll be able to take dinos off those maps and bring them to another map, but you will not be able to bring anything in from, say, like your official island server that you have, been on there for years or whatever. Which I really don't see the sense in this, to be fair, because if you truly wanted to do something like this, you would, for me, I would go with Nitrado or some other server company that does these servers, because you can control all that in your server settings there. Because let's face it, how often is official servers actually ran right? How much stuff the people lost, characters, dinos, etc., etc. Now they've launched official servers to basically restrict. For me, it's like this. They could not fix themselves with instructions. So I don't trust these servers, but you can do what you want with them. This is just one person's opinion on the matter. The Evo Event. Alright, the Evo Event will begin Wednesday, the 19th, as part of Fear Evolved 6th. You can find the rates below, which the rates were covered last week's video, but I will re-go them again. Official rates for official servers is 3 times the experienced, harvesting, taming, breeding, and 1.5 the hexagon bonus. Small tribes will be 4.5 experience, 4.5 harvesting, 4.5 taming, 4 times the breeding, and 1.5 hexagon bonus. Apocalypse, 5 times experience, 5 times harvesting, 5 times taming, 5 times breeding, 1.5 hexagon bonus. Conquest will be 4.5 experience, 4.5 harvesting, 4.5 taming, 4 times the breeding, and 1.5 hexagon bonus. So for the duration of this Evo event, we will be disabling the world buffs from the Baby Boom, Maywing, Poach on Genesis 2 on the official network. In the past, we've adjusted for the impact events that we've had on race by tweaking bonuses that we have during the breeding events. However, these tweaks lead to unfavorable circumstances on maps that aren't Genesis 2. So during breeding events, we will be disabling these mission buffs specifically as not to affect the bonuses on other maps. So basically, they say they don't know how to fix the problem that they had created when they created Genesis 2. So instead of trying to actually sort the problem out, they just disable the whole thing. So that way the other maps don't get messed up. And I am not into the community corner. I don't really care about the community corner. All right, it comes down here. We're going to go over to Twitter, where I've seen. So we go down to here, and the one thing that I do want to look at is that the company, as you know, has long-term license deal agreement with Game Pass, Microsoft for a period of 3 years. The company recognized deferred revenue, amortizes this revenue according to the terms of relevant agreement. Basically, it comes down to, since they have an agreement with Xbox Game Pass, Arc 2 will be put on Game Pass for 3 years upon its release, which is actually a saving grace in itself, y'all. As far as I'm concerned, it comes down to this: we'll be able to try the game for 3 years in case we actually want to buy it, or we don't want it and we don't want to play it. At least we get to try it for free, and if it sucks, then you didn't cost you nothing. So that's all I've got to do for today, everybody, as my daughter's doing her thing in the background. I do want to wish everybody a great day, and I will be, when it gets closer to the event, which should be the next day or so, they should be releasing what times they will be releasing the event, and I will be putting a video out on that once I know myself. So for all you out there, have a great day and happy arcing.